A cracking win, Alex.
Yeah, delighted. We've not won here for the 2 seasons that we had previous to this, so to come here and get the result today is really pleasing. Won in a good manner as well. Lots of goals for us, and I think we deserved it, to be quite frank. We started quickly, obviously scored early from the corner, and then we dropped off a little bit for the rest of the first half, which I said to him wasn't very pleased about, because we actually had a lot of time on the ball today. Them playing the 2 up front and only having 2 in midfield meant that Jake Thomas had so much time on the ball, and the midfield did as well. So we didn't particularly impress kind of last half of the first half, but we came out second half sloppy again to concede. But then after that, I thought we more than controlled the game, and I think we could have controlled the game probably better for larger periods. But again, the last 20-25 minutes probably some of the best I've seen us play for the season. So really pleasing.
Difficult conditions as well. But we managed the conditions, and I think on something like this you've got to be sure with your passes and play with it rather than against it.
Yeah, and as you probably can see over my shoulders that it's long. The pitch is very long, and to be honest with you, it's probably a good job that it's rained, because the ball wasn't running through at all very well. When I was warming Tony up before the game, we were having to put a lot on it to get the passes to actually reach one another. So yeah, it was very tough conditions. We had poor prep because of motorways delays. We didn't get up here till just after 2 o'clock. So to come away with the result that we have, I just said to the boys I wouldn't have predicted this would have happened before the game, but really pleasing.
5 different goal scorers as well, and it's to see goals spread across the side, particularly with the lads coming off the bench. Makes a big difference. That's it. We wanted to add goals this year, more and more goals, and actually we've got lots of different people chipping in with goals at different times. Christian, every single time he seems to play, he seems to get a goal for us, and delighted for Ben coming off the bench to score. He hasn't scored for a long time, and Cam's been waiting for his turn, and he's been injured and things like that. So for him to come back and get the goal that he did with that finish that was on show, really pleased for him. And important for Reg to get a goal as well. I mean, and typical Reg, he has to grab the spectacular goal, and it was an absolute screamer. Yeah, it was. Beat 3 or 4 men, didn't he, and then smacked it in off the crossbar. So yeah, delighted for him. His all-round play has been absolutely excellent all season, but he just hasn't had the goals that we would have known that he would have, or would have expected him to get. But that's not taken away from his performances. He's still absolutely invaluable for us, and I have absolutely no doubt that he will kick on and he will still be our top goal scorer this season, and he'll be right up there in terms of the league as well. So we have a change in competition on Tuesday. Kidsgrove Athletic come to Siltmore in the Staff Senior Cup. A chance to get some minutes into some players' legs. Yeah, we've got 8 games in October coming up, and obviously we've got a couple of games at the start of November, so there's going to be changes, there's going to be rotation of the squad, not just on Tuesday but throughout the month really. And today we rotated 3 lads who started last week, and none of them deserve to be on the bench, but Morgan's had a number of games in a row, Bez the same, and Evo the same, and we just keep rotating people around and keep getting different people on there. And what we know is that the lads who come into the squad and come into the team are more than good enough, and they drive us on even more, and people need to play well to stay into the team. So we'll be strong on Tuesday, but there will be rotation again, as there will be for the rest of the month. And again, it's a game where we can just go out, give up our best performance, but with no league points up for grabs. The pressure's off. Yeah, no expectations really Tuesday. We're not going to win the competition, bluntly, because we're the lowest ranked team in it, and some of the teams that are in it are excellent sides, including Kidsgrove, who've had a phenomenal start to the season, haven't they? So no expectations. It's a free hit for us. Go and enjoy it, and we'll see how we go. Cheers. I'll see you Tuesday. Thanks.